Let's use our knowledge of acid-base chemistry to see if we can decide or calculate the pH and the pOH of some solutions of acids and bases. So in this problem, we're going to find the pH and the pOH of a 0.1 molar solution of HCl and then also a 0.1 molar solution of sodium hydroxide. The first thing that we always need to do in any equilibrium problem is to write the reaction that we're interested in. So if we're looking at the HCl reaction, we have an aqueous solution of HCl, so we're putting HCl in water. And we know that HCl is an acid, and so we're going to form Cl minus because the HCl is going to contribute or donate a hydrogen to the water, which will make the water H3O plus. Now, when we're doing acid-base reactions, the next thing we need to ask ourselves is the acid weak or strong? Is the acid or base we're working with weak or strong? And if it is weak, then we need to find an equilibrium constant. And if it is strong, then we know something about this acid. So HCl is one of our strong acids, and so we know that HCl plus water is going to go completely to Cl minus plus H3O plus. And so when we have a strong acid, we are going to treat this as a stoichiometric problem, and we're not going to worry about equilibrium because this reaction goes to completion. And so if I start with initially 0.1 molar of the HCl, and I don't have any of these, what I know is that all of this is going to end up, so at the end, I'm going to use all of this up, and to use all of that up, I have to make an equal amount of Cl minus and H3O plus because one of these makes one of these and one of these. So if I have 0.1 of these, I make 0.1 of these and 0.1 of the H3O plus. So at the end, I'm going to have a 0.1 molar solution of Cl minus and a 0.1 molar solution of H3O plus. Now, once I know the H3O plus concentration, I can simply use the definition of pH as minus the log of the H3O plus concentration to calculate the pH of this solution. So my pH is going to be minus the log of 0.1. 0.1 is the same as 10 to the minus 1. And so the negative log of 10 to the minus 1 is equal to 1, and so my pH is equal to 1. To get my pOH, I just simply need to remember that pOH plus pH is equal to 14. And so my pOH plus my pH, which is equal to 1, has to equal 14. And so if I subtract 1 from both sides, I can see that my pOH is equal to 13. And so a 0.1 molar solution of hydrochloric acid, HCl, will have a pH of 1 and a pOH of 13. Now it's your turn. Determine the pH and the pOH of sodium hydroxide. As a hint, remember that sodium hydroxide is a strong base. You should find, if you do this correctly, that the pH of the sodium hydroxide solution, that is 0.1 molar, should have a pH of 13 and a pOH of 1.